Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckatini coming at you on behalf of PuckettFanshop.com. And that's my website. And what I'm bringing for you tonight is my Fan Duel / Yahoo and DraftKings value projections. Excuse me. So this is for FanDuel for DraftKings. These are my value projections for tomorrow's NFL games. This is for the NFL for week 3 for daily fantasy. And now this is not like top five at each position, but this is the top five value at each position, which is a little bit different. When you're looking for value, you look at the projected points divided by their salary, and that tells you the value. So whether you're getting somebody that's at $8,000 or 5,000, you know what your money's been spent on is better. So the guy with a higher value, even though he may only be hitting $5,000, maybe So it just helps you when you're working with a salary, try to make sure you're getting the best value for your money. And so that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. Now, first off, I'm going to do FanDuel, and this is best value per position, not the top five players. So first, I'm going to show you my top five value quarterbacks. First off, you'll see a lot of Cowboys on here. They play Miami tomorrow, and I'm not saying load up with the Cowboys. Maybe you do. I don't know. I may do that some of my lineups. But anyway, Dak, Prescott, Jameis Winston, Kyle Allen, who's filling in for Carolina for Cam Newton. He's a good value pick. Russell Wilson, and then Kirk Cousins. Now, like I'm saying, this is not the top five projected points. These are the best value QBs that you can get. Kyle Allen will be, of course, will be the cheapest, but he's projected to get some points. So he is my third best value quarterback on FanDuel. All right, my top five value running backs is Ezekiel Elliott, Frank Gore, the old man's coming back, Todd Gurley, Sonny Michelle, and then Rex Burkhead, both of the New England Patriots guys, are two very good value picks there. Okay. Top five value wide receivers. Another Cowboy here. You see Amari Cooper. You got Randall Cobb, another Cowboy receiver. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are from Tampa Bay. And then Devin Smith. If you're a Cowboy, Cowboy fan, that Gallup is injured. Going to be out 2 to 4 weeks. And Devin Smith is a guy who I talked about when I talked about the Cowboys for 3-man roster. I thought he was going to have a real good role. And he is. This guy's a prototype receiver. He's had some injuries, but he's really come on, and he's the number 5 value receiver this week. So really look at him. See if you think you can fit him in there. Your top 5 value tight ends on FanDuel. There's number 1, Jason Witten. Number 2, Zach Ertz from the Eagles. Austin Hooper from the Falcons. And then Dawson Knox, and then George Kittle. And once again, these are my top value tight ends. My top 5 value defenses are Arizona, the Arizona Cardinals, the Seattle Seahawks, the Dallas Cowboys, the San Francisco 49ers, and the New England Patriots. And that is your best value for your money. Once again, I'm not saying they will be the highest point getters. Some of them maybe. I think New England, is going to be probably maybe get the most, and have the 5th best value. That's what I was projecting. All right, now let's look at DraftKings, top 5 values per position. Okay, now once again, remember, I'm not saying these are going to be top 5 scores, and this is projections too. Last week I did really good on my projections. Week 1 I think I was in the money on every lineup I had. Week 2, Drew Brees last week hurt me. Him getting hurt those lineups, and I had him in probably a good bit of them, but I had him about 50%, so I didn't win much last week because Breeze got hurt, and that really threw me off. Those lineups I didn't win any money, so that did hurt me. If he would have been healthy, I would have won big this last week. So that happens to you sometimes. You just got to be careful with your money and don't put all your eggs in one basket. Imagine if I would put Breeze in a quarterback at every position, because that was supposed to be a real high-scoring game. Them and the Rams ended up not being. The Rams ended up doing pretty good, but anyway, that happens in fantasy. So you gotta You got to play with your money and make sure you make smart decisions. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. All right, top 5 value QBs on DraftKings will be Dak Prescott, Jameis Winston, Kyle Allen, Kirk Cousins, and then Mitchell Trubisky. I have him. He kind of snuck in there at number 5 as a good value. And I do spreadsheets. I have probably 20 spreadsheets that I work on. And as I'm coming up with these, put in a lot of work for it. So Mitchell Trubisky kind of slid in there. Top 5 value running backs for DraftKings will be Ezekiel Elliott, Frank Gore, Rex Burkhead. You see Todd Gurley, and then Miles Sanders from the Philadelphia Eagles. He's good. He catches the ball some and runs it, and that's always good in fantasy. So those are my top 5 value running backs for DraftKings. My top 5 value wide receivers for DraftKings are Nelson Agholor from the Philadelphia Eagles, Randall Cobb, Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, and Stephon Diggs. So you see a few different names there. Stephon comes on, and Nelson's the number 1 value guy on DraftKings, but he don't make the top 5 in Fan Duel. So you see how the sites are a little bit different based on how they pay and what their projections are going to be. So it's kind of interesting how that works out. My top 5 value tight ends for DraftKings will be Jason Witten, be Greg Olson, be Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews is questionable right now. Had the foot injury, but had it last week too. And I said him, I pulled him out the last minute. Ended up having a big game, so that hurt me too. And then Kyle Rudolph, for the Vikings. And then Evan Ingram for the Giants has not lived up to his potential yet. Supposed to have had a good year this year, but I think the Giants are going to start Daniel Jones or play him a lot. I think they're going to start him, and so that might help him, get him jump started, get him going. So we'll see. So once again, that's the top 5 value tight ends. And then the top 5 value defenses on DraftKings are the Los Angeles Chargers, the Saints, the Arizona Cardinals, the New England Patriots, and the Kansas City Chiefs. And I just want to make sure that we understand that these are not the top 5 projected point getters. These are top 5 values, And I always tell people, if you go to my website, I'll put the link below where you can get my actual projections of every player of how I think they'll score tomorrow and on into Monday. You can download it for free. And like I told you, I've been winning money, and I don't even put them in a lineup optimizer now. What I do, I just go right on the site and I figure out who I think, there's usually 4 to 5 guys that I want to build lineups around. And there's certain rules that I follow based on all the research I've done over the years, and I just build around them, And so I look so I get down to not much money, and so I have to have some value picks, some guys that I got to spend less money on, but I still need points, So I got to get all the money, I got to get all the points I can for the money I spend, and that's what happens. So you can't just pick somebody at $5,000. You want to pick a guy at 5,000, but a guy that's going to make a lot of money, or the difference between a 5,000 and 6,500, you might get better value at 5,000 and then spend up somewhere else. But anyway, you got to play with it. I've been doing it all evening tonight, watching the Hogs. I know they got beat. It was a killer, but anyway, I've been working on it all week and still working on it, and I'll be working on them in the morning. So anyway, go get my projections and plug them in there. Go to that website below, playyourfanshop.com, and I'll give you the exact website, and you can see who I have projected where, and then make your picks. Go to FanDuel, DraftKings, wherever, and just pick off that sheet who you want to build around. I promise you it'll help you. Good luck. I'm not guaranteeing you'll win money, though. I'm not doing that, but it will help you with your projections. You guys, ladies, have a good night. Good luck tomorrow, and if you use them and help you at all or hurt you, whatever, leave me a message. Click the bell below so you know when I make a video. I got about 30 seconds here, but click that bell so you're notified when I make a video, and I'm trying to give you value, to help you guys out. And so anyway, good luck. I say go Cowboys. I'm a big Cowboy fan. Hopefully they won't lay a donut against the Miami Dolphins. Hopefully they'll come out and whoop them like they should. But anyway, good luck, good night. It's late here. We'll see you. Peace. Good luck. Peace, everybody. Good luck. We'll see you later.